You might think you know everything there is to know about me, but really, you're not even close.
What up, Poke fans? Paiopa here with another battle, this time against HenrikKnutsen. I don't know how to say the name properly, but whatever. Tough battle, here we go. He challenged me, said he wanted to record it, he'd record it too, so yeah, I was like, okay, let's battle. So he leads off with Gyarados, and I actually lead off with, yes, that is a Probopass. I'm not kidding you, that is a Probopass. I know it's really weird as a lead, but I don't know. I thought I'd just try something completely unexpected. So he goes for Dragon Dance, and I go for Thunderbolt. Probopass is like, has that weird sound when it, like, when it comes out. I'm like, whoa, that's epic. So now he goes to Metagross, and here I'm expecting Earthquake, so I thought I'd go into Flygon. And he uses Explosion. I'm like, what the hell? Who the hell uses Explosion on a Probopass? Maybe he expected me to switch out and wanted to just take out one of my pokes. So I was like, wow, that was a good prediction on his part. Excellently played right there. Yeah, so now he goes into Weezing, which is cool. It's conveniently named Fire Blast, and uses Fire Blast, and it doesn't blast me away. So I go for Stealth Rock, and Probopass is like, and it gets burned, and it's Will-O-Wisp. So I'm like, Flash Cannon! Yeah! And it uses Flash Cannon. And it does, a lot of good damage to Weezing, surprisingly. And, now it goes to Sleep, and I was like, yeah, now I can do my epic setup. So I hit with Flash Cannon, and yeah, so now, because he's asleep, I am going to switch into Squidward, the Tentacruel. No, not right now. What am I saying? That comes later, never mind. So I go for another Flash Cannon, and he sends in a Flygon of his own, which was really cool to see. Yeah, he said he was going to use Garchomp at first, but because, I don't like using Garchomp, and it's against my rules, he used Flygon instead, so, which is much better in my opinion, because it looks cooler too. I mean, like, look at it. It looks epic. So going to Slugger, takes the Dragon Claw nicely, and he goes into Umbreon, and this was really cool because I'm actually using my Umbreon on this team also, so, pretty interesting set of pokes here, Pokemon, and I recall Slugger because I'm expecting Toxic. Venusaur's like, so you can't Toxic me. So I have a feeling he's going to switch. So then I'm like, Leech Seed, get some energy, man. And I get the energy, and the Weezing is asleep. So now I can do my epic setup here. So I can't really do anything to Weezing anyway. So I thought I'd just switch into Squidward, the Tentacruel, and I can, meanwhile, get some sleep back. He uses Sleep Talk. I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that, but he uses Rest anyway, so that was pretty funny. So yeah, I set up Toxic Spikes. I decided to, just go for one layer. I didn't know at the time that the only thing that's really would actually be affected by Toxic Spikes is his Umbreon, because almost his whole team has like Levitators and Flyers. So that strategy kind of bugged out. So he uses Stone Edge. I switched to Slugger, who takes it very nicely, without a care in the world. And I thought he was going to stay in, so I was going to go for Toxic, but he goes to Umbreon, who gets poisoned. Toxic doesn't work. So now I had a feeling he was going to Toxic me again, try to do it again. Just to be safe, I switched to Probopass. And he goes for Shadow Ball, which is, unexpected. I think I've only seen Shadow Ball and Umbreon once, maybe, but good prediction, I guess, on my part. Switching to Probopass, take the Fireball without a problem. I was actually trying to... Now, this is where Probopass and Tentacruel kind of work together. I was going to use Block to trap him, let Toxic, wear him down. But he switches to Salamence, and, yeah, as you can see, it didn't work out as well as I thought. So I just leave Probopass in for Death Fodder because I don't want to switch in anything that would take damage. I guess Probopass has served its purpose already. So yeah, you got to see my Probopass. A unique Pokemon. I think I've never seen it in Wi-Fi battles usually. Maybe, at least in battles I've had. So I thought it'd be a nice treat for you guys to see something that you've probably never seen in battles before. So now I go to my Umbreon, and I use Confuse Ray, and now he goes to his Umbreon, and I use Wish. Wish upon a star, yeah, 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 wish upon a star, do, 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 do. Okay, anyway, Toxic is wearing him down. I thought he was going to Toxic me again. I just don't want to take the chance, so, Well, I had a Lumberry, but yeah, still, you know, I mean, Umbreon against Umbreon can't really do much, so I go into Venusaur, takes the Dark Pulse like it's nothing. Then he goes into Weezing, who's asleep, so I just use Sludge Bomb. I was actually expecting Salamence to come out, so that's why I didn't use like a Grass Attack. But I used Weezing, so it was okay. Now he goes to Flygon. I seen his Flygon is physical, so I didn't see any fire attacks coming. Was afraid maybe it had Fire Punch, but I didn't know. But it had Aerial Ace, and so I still take it pretty well, and I use Giga Drain, I get some energy back. He goes for another Aerial Ace, Sludge Bomb away, kills the Flygon, and things are looking good for me right now. Now he goes into Salamence. And from what I've seen, this Salamence is physical, so I'm not expecting fire attack. So I use Sludge Bomb, and all of a sudden the Salamence flies up in the air, and I was like, whoa, where the hell did it go, man? Salamence with Fly is pretty funny, but so I go into Shadow, who takes the attack really nicely. I don't know what he's going to do. He actually used Fly, and this was really good for me because I use Wish, and on the turn that he's going to attack, I use Protect, which allows me to heal myself back up. Yeah! And so, yeah, I mean, Fly is, I guess, interesting for some Pokemon, depending on, you know, if it's a Staller or something, but on Salamence, I don't think I'd use Fly ever. Something like Aerial Ace would have definitely been a lot better to use. I recommended that to him, so it's his first battle, so, I mean, you know, live and learn. Don't post any negative comments regarding that. So anyway, it's Umbreon versus Umbreon. I go for Dark Pulse. I get a crit, which was kind of funny, and Toxic kills him, so I'm like, yay. And now Salamence is out, and I don't know, what do? I will just set up Wish, I guess. He uses Dragon Claw. No, I use Confuse Ray because I want to be a bastard. Yeah, and I think that's his last Pokemon, so he can't really switch out this time, and he hits himself, and I'm like, haha, loser, you hit yourself, you suck. Then I used Wish, and now I figured that the best way to deal with the Salamence is to switch to Slugger, the awesome Gastrodon. Da-da-da. And he uses Earthquake, and Shadow's wish came true! And, yeah, basically, it's going to be a stall war now, so I'll let you watch. I'll play a little music for the special effect, and good game. Rock on.